What is up, guys? This is Shane with the Modern Job Design, and today we're going to light some fires and hopefully get you guys excited about some GDPR compliance and what you can do to make sure that you guys are good on the front end. We're going to share some code with you that will allow you to overcome some hurdles and land safely on the other end. So we're going to show you how to do that, so let's get to it. All right, guys. So here we are. I have a little form set up here for us, and you'll notice that there's a submit button on the very bottom here. And this is something you're going to want to do to every one of your submit buttons on your form, whether you're collecting email, phone, address, and of course credit card information. And then of course we have some regulations on what we do with that information after we have it. But the first step in that is to make sure that that client agrees 100% to give you his information or their information. And that's what this tick box down here where it says I accept terms and conditions, that's what that's going to do for you. Now you've been able to put this on your buttons before, but then it would just automatically select the box and submit the form just upon hitting the button. If I hit this button, you'll notice it doesn't do that now. It wiggles that back and forth to cause your attention to it. It forces me as the client to actually click that and accept your terms and conditions. Then once I submit that, it will change to submitting and then carry us on to the next step in your funnel. So like I said, you're going to want to do this on all of your action buttons that will submit a form. And we'll show you how to do that right here in your settings of your actual button itself. And of course, our set action is going to be submitting orders. And this subtext is where we want to just focus on. That's where we're going to put that little tagline. And you can put whatever you want. I'll just put in here, I agree to terms and conditions. And that will suffice, and just click out of that. And that puts our text on our box that we need. Now, we also need to put some code in our tracking footer, and we have that here in my code editor, and we can get this to you. I can show you where you can find this, but you're going to want to copy that whole line of code, and it's already preset. That's all we have to do. We don't have to type anything or write any of it. We go into our tracking code, into our footer code. Now, you'll see I already have it here, so I'm just going to delete that out of there. And this is what yours will look like probably when you open it. If you have other stuff in there, you can put this at the very bottom of it. So we're just going to paste that code in there. And that's Control V or Command V, depending on what computer you're on. And we're going to save it. And we'll take that to preview and see if it actually worked. There's our button. Give it the wiggle wiggle, and we have to click it and submit it. Excellent. So this is a sale page, and like I said, you're going to want to do this on each one of your buttons. And if you happen to have multiple buttons on a page, this code will cover all of those buttons, and I'll show that to you real quick. Here's our order form. I've already got it typed in here. We'll just go up here real quick and hit the settings on this other action button. And this is all just fake, of course, but I agree to terms and conditions. That adds our text onto our box, and then we'll go into our tracking code, into our footer code, and this one is blank. And since we still have it copied to our clipboard, we can just go ahead and Control V or Command V and paste that in there, and we'll save that. And we'll go out to preview, and you'll notice that it is on both of our buttons, and neither one of them will select. You have to agree to terms and conditions. And this is interesting. If you just select one of them and submit it, we'll actually submit both of those buttons. So that's a little interesting thing that I found while doing this. I hope that doesn't cause any problems. We'll see how that works in the future. Well, I hope that helped, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with us today. If you have any questions, just comment, let us know. We can get that code to you. If you are a designer and you want to have that code for yourself, this is where I found it. And I'll go to this real quick here. It is CF Pro Tools, and Jamie Smith is the creator of that. You can sign up for his wonderful information here. And right here it is, the free add-ons, and that CF check button is where you will find that actual code right down here in his box. So that's where I found it. And if you guys are designers, I highly recommend getting into his page there. If not, just let us know and we can get that code to you. Again, thank you so much for hanging out, and I hope that this helped. We'll see you guys next time.